Okay, so good morning. We start our day 4. Although we start at 10 o'clock, it's 9:30 now, but we can have discussions about anything that you want to get clarified.
আমরা কি কনভারসেশনাল হিপনোসিস করেছি বা করব?
Conversational hypnosis, but conversational hypnosis এ এত attraction কেন?
ওই যে টপ করে ওরা কনভার্ট করে।
No. That's wrong. That's wrong. It needs a lot of things. It's a wrong thought that that conversion can be done. So the conversion is not only through conversational hypnosis. It is also through stories, and the stories are very subtly placed within the minds of anyone. So one of the good books that you can go through to understand, see, just doing conversational hypnosis will not help you. Using conversational hypnosis on a daily basis and maintaining some kind of journal for it, there has to be a lot of hard work which goes. It is not a magic, right? And also, I would suggest those who are, because it's recorded, I'm saying my voice will go with you. It's a book where Milton Erickson's stories are shared, right? My voice will go with you. So, and it needs a lot of practice, hypnotic storytelling, conversations, the way you use uh, the particular words, right? Say, for example, uh, it's a research. It was tried out. So there was a line for Xerox in a shop, right? And so the researchers, what they did, they sent people different times to cut the line and go in the front to go move ahead and get the Xeroxes done. So one set of people went there and said, I want to cut the line. I want to go ahead, right? I want to go first. A second set of people said, I want to go first because I have to Xerox. And the third set of people said, I want to go ahead because I'm in a rush. Now imagine which one. So, what do you think gave the best result? Which set of people were allowed to go ahead and cut the line and get the Xerox done first?
Ideally, the people who are into the rush should be allowed, but I think the other people may get very irritated with that.
So that's okay. What was any idea about what happened in the research?
No.
So, but yes, you can still guess.
I mean, for me, if somebody says I'm in a rush, I would, like really wait and want to hear exactly why the rush. Is it catching a flight or is it going, my friend is waiting?
No,
What?
fine. But what was the result? Which set of people got the best response? What do you think and why?
Very tricky question. I'm not, I
Yeah.
feel,
So
I feel all
this
three
is
are
conversational,
baseless.
right? So this is conversational hypnosis. Conversational hypnosis is not a magic; it's a skill. The advertisements which goes on and the Insta that you had sent yesterday, not only this, the people, a lot of people do it. Their names do not come, and there sometimes some people do better than these people, right? There are many instances of that. So, because is a hypnotic word, because is a persuasive word. So, when people did not use the persuasive because, it was just 30%. I'm in a rush was 94%. Because I want to photocopy is 93%. So if you use because, that gives you better persuasive skills, that gives you better opportunities or better chances of persuading others. So because is a very, very in the negotiations or in persuasion because plays a major role. Similarly, and. So there are different techniques, right, which are there. There are about 20, 25 such words. So I will share when I do Milton model, I will be sharing uh, what happened during meta model and Milton model. So Milton model is just the opposite of meta model, just the opposite. So how it is opposite? Tell you. See, all these people, uh, they have practiced. It is not the technique which many people while selling they say you will learn the techniques and you will be master. No, then everyone would have been a master by paying 20,000-30,000 rupees. They would have been. What goes behind is the practice, and there is a way of practicing conversational Milton model. But my voice will go with you. You might wish to buy that book and read that book. It's a great book to read. So the best part of this book is there are separate chapters on, say, for example, persuasion. Example, I don't remember persuasion or uh, convincing others or doing what I want. So there are stories which are there. Yes. Right. So, but this skills can be learned.
Interesting. There are many words, like you said, almost 25, 30. Okay. Got it.
No, not only words, there are techniques.
Okay.
Okay, there are techniques. So there are commands which are set within sentences, which the other person will not know, but the subconscious will catch.
Oh. Okay.
Then basically, what is conversational hypnosis? It is just bypassing the conscious mind and accessing the subconscious.
Accessing the subconscious.
So in the conscious mind, there will be resistance. But in the subconscious mind, the resistance will not be there. So the subconscious will accept what you say. So if you want someone to understand about, think about pink elephant, the best thing to do is ask them not to think about pink elephant.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah. Ravina, good morning.
Good morning, sir. Just 5 minutes, sir. I'll come on video.
Yeah.
सर्वम हो गया.
Okay. So, Shorna, did you go through the recordings? Could you get time to go through the recordings?
Yes, Dada.
Okay, so go in chronological order from 1 to day 1, 2, day 3, like that. It will help you.
Okay, Dada.
So, Shorna, any questions? Ranjana, any questions? Pravina, any questions? Papri, any questions?
Not now. Maybe it'll come up.
Shorna, anything that you would like to ask?
নো দাদা, আস্ক
Great.
করার জন্য আমাকে পড়তে হবে। আমার দুটো ঘটনা ঘটেছে, এক আমি সব জানি না হয় কিছুই পড়ি নাই, এখন হচ্ছে আমি সেই কিছুই পড়ি নাই পড়ার দলে।
ঠিক কইছো, এরকমই লাগতেছে, কিছুই জানি না।
হ্যাঁ ঠিক বলেছেন রঞ্জনা দি।
হ্যাঁ, লাগতেছে
বলেছেন
কিছুই জানি না,
বলছেন।
কত কিছু শিখছি, ভুলে গেছি।
স্বর্ণা ঠিক বলেছেন হবে না, কনভারসেশন ব্রেক করে গেল। ঠিক বলছেন বলছেন।
ঠিক বলছেন, ঠিক কইছেন। पाठदा इज zapped, ये क्या भाषा हो रहा है?
না এটা আমি হচ্ছে ওই যে কি যেন একটা সিরিজ দেখেছিলাম, কি হোটেল যেন, আমার মনে পড়ছে না, ইন্ডিয়ান একটা ওয়েব সিরিজ, রাজে ও শুভশ্রী ছিল, কি যেন।
এটা কেডা জানি না।
আচ্ছা আমি আবার মনে করে জানাবো। আমার
জানো
নিজের ব্রেনের তো 12টার উপরে 13টা।
পাঠদা কাকে ফোন দেখালে আমাদের?
ফোন না, আমাদের ট্রাইবের একজনের জন্মদিন আজকে,
ও
চন্দ্রানী।
You have normalized belief structure when you yesterday taught us. So you connected the DDG part, that meta model,
Meta model part.
DDG, deletion.
No, I did not connect
So
normal.
what did you say? Cause and effect is if then, and then so is complex equivalence. Right?
So belief structure is if then so.
Yes. If then so.
If this happens, so all beliefs that we have follows the structure of if then or then so.
Hmm. Hmm. আচ্ছা আচ্ছা, ওই প্যাটার্নের ইয়েগুলো আসে তখন সেই জায়গাতে, ওই কোয়েশ্চেন, ওই সেন্টেন্স গুলো ওই টাইপের আসে, কজ অ্যান্ড এফেক্ট টাইপ আর কমপ্লেক্স ইকুইভ্যালেন্স টাইপ, রাইট?
So that's why when you challenge beliefs, right? So again, as I told you, now in neurological levels, the way that the beliefs or capability change, beliefs are absolutely capability and behaviors change. Belief is absolutely different. Beliefs has nothing to do. Even if you see, you will not believe. I shared that story. Na, I am a corpse. I am a dead person. He's bleeding. Even after that, he says, "Oh my God, dead people also bleed."
Yes.
So now he has given the logic, dead people also bleed. So the belief change, the very first condition of belief change is that person on whom the work is done, they should want the change.
Otherwise it will not happen. That person remains in his belief. Again he created another thing, and okay, corpse do bleed.
Now they're making it logical.
Putting logics. Other in one sentence.
Good morning, Venkataramu. In one sentence.
Now,
Good
I
morning,
was
sir.
asking that
Good morning.
in one sentence, is it possible the deletion and distortion or deletion DDG, deletion, distortion, generation, or everything is happening, or it is a single thing in each case it will happen? No, no.
No, it's not like that. It can happen. The deletion and
can
distortion, yes.
Okay. Can. Sometimes when a statement or question is given, there is a confusion whether it will be mind reading or something else with comparative deletion.
Okay, fine. Hi, Venkat. So, Venkat, how are you?
I am good, sir.
Good, very good. So we will start by 10, but any questions that you have?
Sir,
No questions?
only thing I want to understand a little bit more in depth. So, whatever the last activity we have done, say for example, if we have some conflict with the other person, and through some modalities we are changing that, right? So, at neurological level, how is that working? What is that we are changing at neurological levels?
How is it happening in the neurological levels? Okay. So what is relation?
Sir?
So when we are changing relation, what did we work on yesterday? What did we work on primarily?
Relation.
Relation.
Yeah.
So what has relation got to do with? So what happened yesterday? In Abhishek's case, what happened yesterday? In Abhishek's case, what happened?
Whatever the feeling or emotions, the connection.
No, what
he-
happened? Can you recollect? With that person which was far away, which he did not like, which he was creating a problem with him for the last 5 years, 4 5 years, which he mentioned also during the clean language session, right?
Okay.
What happened to it? What shifted? And why it shifted? Why it shifted?
Okay.
Why did the relationship improve now?
I don't know, sir.
Okay, but you saw the relationship improved, right?
Yeah.
And there were two resources which this person had to give, which he gave, and then it
Honesty,
improved.
loyalty.
Loyalty and honesty.
Yeah.
Loyalty and honesty. Now, so the capability of the person or the behavior of the person, of that person, was hurting his identity, because that person said that you are zero, you are nothing, right? And when he added loyalty, and if you remember, he wanted to forgive, remove negativity, and have gratitude. Now, what
Yeah.
is forgiveness? Forgiveness is a behavior, right?
Yeah.
So it needs some belief that I can forgive. It follows a belief. I am forgiving. I can forgive. So there is a change in the capability level of the person. So cognitively, there is a shift in the capability level of that person, and now this person's belief has changed that I have forgiven or it is okay. Because what I did was, if you remember the entire process, I reduced the person's height. It's a big problem. It's a small problem. So when the person's in my subconscious, if the size of that person is big, that means he is significant. When I've reduced, it becomes insignificant. And at the same time, there has been loyalty and honesty added.
Yeah.
So the neurological levels here, this person's identity has also changed. That I'm much above everything. This does not serve my purpose. So that way, if you see in the neurological levels, there is a shift which takes place.
Okay, sir.
Suppose I insult you. I insult you, right? Insulting now is different than suggestions.
Right.
Suggestions is more on capability or behavior.
Yeah.
Insult is basically on the identity.
Right. Yeah.
Right? That's why I said insult. Insult is never on the behavior part.
It is an identity, person.
Identity. Right? So now he's not taking it as an identity because now his purpose is bigger now.
Okay.
I will do my work. That is more important.
Hmm.
And it just took about how much time? 10 to 15 minutes.
10 to 15 minutes.
10, 15 minutes, the thought of 5 years is gone.
Okay.
Clear?
Yes, sir.
Suggestion is belief.
Suggestion. So you can do this. So that's a behavior.
Yeah.
Don't just write down. Understand the concept first. Understand concept. So if I suggest something, what is a suggestion? So if you suggest to me something that you set the room like this, you set the videos like this, that's a suggestion. That's on my environment level. When you are teaching, you can teach like this. That's on my behavior level. I think you should know more than this. This is capability level. But identity is you are stupid. Insult is never on the behavior or capability level. To গরম জল দেবে চা না আমি কেটে ঠিক হয়ে গেছে Clear?
Yes.
Does it solve your question? Does it answer your question?
Yes, sir.
Okay, fine. So any questions regarding meta models? Any questions?
Corpus callosum is the
Corpus callosum. Corpus callosum is the separator between the right brain and left brain, and it helps in the communication between the two brains. So, right brain and left brain, they do a lot of work in coordination. The corpus callosum helps in coordination.
coordination,
Coordination between the right and
but
left
not
hemisphere.
the separator.
Are separator money ki? It's a connector. Okay, it's not a separator. Connector.
Connect.
Yeah,
Okay.
Connector is a better word.
better word than separator. Yes, I realize that now.
Yeah.
Great. Fine. So, what we will do today is we will learn about submodalities. The first activity that we will learn is swish. The first activity that we will go through is swish. Then we will go through anchoring today. Right? कोई खाता कोई? ओह अच्छा। तो बैठ আমি দেখি দেখলাম নি ঢুক। ঘুম থেকে উঠতে দেরি হয়ে গেছে নাকি গট লেট?
অব্দি আসেনি
হ্যাঁ?
সবাই এই অব্দি আসে
ও
এবং তারপরে আবার তাদেরকে বলতে হয় প্লিজ
হ্যাঁ ঠিক আছে। Okay, fine. So let's start today, day 4. So just a reminder to all of you that on 1st and 2nd we have classes from 7 to 10, and on 8th and 9th we have classes from 7 to 10. Now these are the sessions that we will be having. Also, the assignments will be given to you on 1st itself. I'll give it to you on 1st itself so that you have time. There will be questions from all the days, all the topics. Right. So what I would suggest is you go through the recordings once again, take your time. On 30th, 31st, you go through the recording, first morning, second morning, you go through the recordings. And since now I have divided I've made the groupings, and let's see if I can give you, I do not know. This is being recorded, also transcribed by the AI companion. I do not know whether I will be, I can separately mention in which session what has been done. So if that is possible, then I will mention it. And then it will help you probably understanding which session what we did. Okay, fine. Yes.
A question. যে বুকলেটটা দিয়েছো না একটা thick
The
one
manual.
manual, yeah. So ওটাকে কি কিছু ফলো করেছো নাকি it is like थोड़ा सा इधर
No,
उधर?
no, it's not followed.
Okay.
It is not
Sequence
followed. It
not
is not
followed.
like that. No. So if you see the practitioners, every practitioners is different in the sense meta models go earlier, meta programs go later, or like that. Only one thing is very common, that is the communication model and what NLP is like. The LSIPT concept, the communication model, how the models are being treated, the filters. So that is how it is done.
তুমি যে sorry
English.
sorry, so the way you have created the entire list for yourself, like the topics, can you share it with me so that you know?
I'm not, no. So I don't prepare anything before the session.
Okay, so as per the flow you went.
Yes, say for example, Venkataramu now said neurological levels.
Right, correct.
You talked about conversational hypnosis.
Yep.
Right. So in neurological levels, I will do to make you understand kinesthetically. I will be making you work on the neurological levels, putting the markers on the floor so that you move from one to another. Now, in the last practitioners, if you see the recordings, this was done much earlier. But now, since I have added 2 more days, in fact, 6 more hours to it. I have more time with me,
Mhm.
right? And I have segregated the recordings so you can go through the recordings and answer. So last time the answers, this time the assignment will be much more in details, right? Much more in details. And unless you go through the recording, unless you read,
I'll go with it.
you will be, it will be easy for you if you go through the recordings.
Yeah,
Or
I
if you,
put it on 1.25 speed and I watch it. So it'll be done.
and for now, ABNLP has, they're auditing. They're also in audit mode now in many cases.
Mm-hmm.
And for whatever reason, amongst the trainers, because I coordinate with ABNLP very, very frequently and their board, right? So I try to adhere, not try, I adhere to the norms wherein if you see the assignments itself, when you write the assignments, you will have to think and write, and that will make you go through the recordings of the manual. Now, how it helps? It helps because it gives a lot of clarity. A lot of clarity. Okay, fine. So what we will do is, let me start with Swish. So again, primarily Swish is a outcome of the submodalities, right? Submodalities. It works with the submodalities. Now, how it works? What is Swish? I'll tell you. So basically, all of you know that this has got to, I will use some terminologies of neurology so that it helps you and you can write them down. Because there is a neuroscience of Swish, there is a neuroscience of anchoring, there is a neuroscience to it. So those who are interested in the neurology, you can follow it. Others might not follow it. It's absolutely okay. So Swish is a process which works on unresourceful habits. Which works on unresourceful habit. Now, what is an unresourceful habit? Nail biting is an unresourceful habit. Nail biting is an unresourceful habit. Smoking is an unresourceful habit. So we have one tribe member whose name is Deepa Pal Chaudhary. She had purchased a diamond ring 15 years back to wear. However, she had a bad habit of biting the nails. Right? In one session of Swish in the classroom, this habit went off, and after 1.5 months, she has started wearing the diamond ring. Just in the classroom. It happened in the classroom. There in the classroom itself, the phobia of a lady called Ritu, she had a fear of, getting shocks. So she never switched on any. So she used to switch on the lights or the fans with something. She did not use her fingers. In a single session in the classroom, she was able to switch on the microwave oven, open it, put the food inside, and then served it from the microwave. She took it out and served it to everyone. It happened in one session. Right? So there are changes. So the neuroscience of habits has got to do with the mesolimbic system. What is the mesolimbic system? It's the dopamine reward system. Mesolimbic system. It's only for those who are interested in the neurology part of it, neuroscience. Because Particularly because I am interested, I work on it. In fact, neuroscience of storytelling is one of my favorite subjects. How storytelling impacts the brain and how storytelling can help. So that is one of my favorite topics and favorite subjects. So neuroscience, again, there is a great book called Mapping the Brain. You can write down in case you want to buy. Mapping the Brain. Shorna, you can write down, it will be helpful for you also, right? Mapping the brain. So what is swish? And what is swish? Let me explain swish to you. So swish is a process wherein primarily two pictures are taken. I will tell you the process of it. Primarily for the self, two pictures are taken for self. One picture is the unhealthy or unresourceful self. The second picture, so this picture, unresourceful or unhealthy or unresourceful self, is due to the poor habits. This leads to unhealthy and unresourceful self. The other picture is of the resourceful self.
Order दे दिया मैंने.
Order दे दीजिए.
Sorry.
Resourceful self. Sorry, self. Now, what leads to the resourceful self? The picture of the resourceful self. The picture of the resourceful self is provided by the poor habits now change and healthy habits. Living, smoking, not biting nails, healthy habits. Correct? So we will have to, so submodality wise, you will see that if you think of a very happy moment and if you think of a very stressed moment, the quality of the pictures will be different. And by changing the quality of the pictures, you can change the way you think about that. Say, for example, let us do an exercise. Let us do a small exercise. Everyone think of a time when you were happy. Think of a memory when you were happy. Close your eyes and think of that time. Imagine you are looking at that happy event, that event which makes you happy, in a TV which is in front of you. Right? Okay. Open your eyes. Take a deep breath, shake it up, get into a neutral state. And now think of a, Venkataraman, just do this. So think of a time which was not very happy. I mean, which might be a stressed moment, an anxious moment. And watch your Shorna, please do this exercise. Shorna, please do this exercise. Please follow my instructions, Shorna. Be in the session, please. Thank you. So close your eyes and think of a time when you were stressed or anxious and see yourself in the TV. Okay? Saw yourself. Now, what's the qualities of this self, of what is happening? The qualities of the picture, the sound, just note it. And now you can open your eyes. Once again, take a deep breath and think of that happy moment once again and see yourself along with that event in the TV. See the quality of the color, quality of light, sound. Right. Now you can open your eyes. Was the quality of the different thoughts same or different? What was different?
Different.
Sorry?
Different. The quality was different in bad moments and good moments. That the angry moment that shows mazy and clumsy, I could not connect with that. I connect like the good moment, the color and the light, but that's the different in two things.
Correct. So that was different. Why are they different? This has to be first, let us understand that. Why are these different? Because now linguistically, if you see the language which has come, in Bengali we say Tomar bhovishot ujjwal. In English we say your future is bright. These are the experiences which has been used in language. However, the history of language, if we see, we have not followed it. So we do not know. We think that these are just being used. No, these are submodalities. Our language expresses our submodalities. Our language expresses or our emotions brings out the submodalities. I am feeling down today. I am feeling great today. Great. Right? So these are submodalities. So Venkataramu was saying applications of submodalities. Unknowingly, we are applying submodalities in our language every day. In fact, every moment. Now, so these two pictures, unresourceful self and resourceful self, will have to be thought. There is another picture that you will have to think is that when, so every bad habit or every habit has a trigger. Has a trigger. For me, you would have heard, in our conversation within the classroom that during the tea time we look for nice biscuits. Now, what is the trigger for this nice biscuit? The trigger for the nice biscuit, so I will tell you my trigger is the packet of nice when it is kept, the green and brown color and the writing nice on that. That's the trigger for me. Now, in Swish, what we do is we work on the unresourceful habit. So first I will tell you the process and then I will do a demo and then you go out to the breakout room and do the practice. So the first thing that we do is we make the client think of that trigger. What triggers you? What triggers you? Not the bad habit, not the smoking, but what happens, what triggers that smoking? And people who smoke, anyone, you ask them, if they smoke 5 times in a day, the triggers are different for every moment of smoking that they are having. So in the morning, it can be the pack of cigarettes kept near the bed. In the afternoon, it might be going for the meeting, the immediate going for there is a meeting, they will smoke and come. So the first one is visual trigger, the second one can be auditory trigger. right? There can be auditory trigger. So the triggers can be different. So the first thing you have to identify the triggers. So what you need to do is, do you remember yesterday when we talked about how Praveena gets tensed? You remember we worked with Praveena, right? If I remember. Praveena, did I work with you?
Yes, sir.
I worked with you, no? Okay, fine.
Yes, sir.
I was just wanting to find out whom I worked with. So similarly, what you do is you ask the client step by step and you find that trigger. So there are three things that you have to find out: the resourceful self, which is the healthy self after the habit. The second one is the unresourceful before the habit, when the habit is there. And the third picture is the trigger of that habit. Is it clear? And how do you do it? First, you ask the client the exact steps before he gets into that bad habit. You find the trigger. Now, what you do is, when that trigger is there, that unresourceful picture. So if I smoke, so again, as I told you, that person has to ask and that person has to want the change. So that picture of that trigger has to be kept in mind. The unresourceful picture has to be kept in mind and the resourceful self has to be kept in mind. Then you ask the client to put the picture of that resourceful self on the TV and then to shrink it to the right hand bottom corner. Now bring the trigger on the TV. And now when there is 1, 2, 3, we will say 1, 2, 3 swish. And immediately the picture which is at the right hand bottom corner, that will be brought over the unresourceful trigger. This is the process, right? Venkat, I hope you are here in the room listening to me. Okay, great. So who wants to work with the unresourceful habit? Who wants to change that habit? Anyone? All of you write down a habit that you want to work with. All of you. And the best part of it is that you need not tell anyone what that habit is. It is okay. Habit, you can say it's better, but you might not say also. Right? If you say the work is easier. So all of you please write down one habit which you want to work with.
Yes.
All of you have written?
Yes.
Algoni, written Papri,
Yes.
written
No.
Shorna, Praveena, Venkatramu.
Yes, sir.
Great. So who wants to work with me?
Me.
Ranjana. Okay, so you might tell me what the habit is. You might not tell me, but if you tell, it's easier.
I will tell you.
Yeah, tell me.
I don't feel like going to the gym at all.
Gym at all.
Gym,
Okay.
which I should go.
That's a continuity. That's
Bad habit, I can say laziness then.
Bad habit is that's a trait. That's not a habit.
Then I don't have any bad habit as such. I need to.
Okay, fine. Let's work with not going to the gym.
Yeah. This should change from tomorrow. I should jump and go to the gym.
But do you want it to happen?
Oh, yes, absolutely. Deep from within.
You want it to happen.
Yes.
Okay, and how do you know that you want it to happen?
Because it haunts me throughout the night.
It haunts you throughout the night. Good one. It haunts you throughout the night.
Yes, it keeps on coming to my mind that I'm not doing it and I need to do it.
Okay, fine. So I'll put you into spotlight. And others, please see, because next time you will have to go to the breakout room and do it. Okay, so now Ranjana, take a deep breath. And imagine you have a TV in front of you. And now see the current self on the TV, the current Ranjana which does not go to the gym. Okay? Okay. Now open your eyes, shake it up. And now switch off the TV. And now switch on the TV once again and see. Close your eyes. If that helps you, otherwise you can keep your eyes open as you wish. Watch the TV and see the resourceful, the healthy, the new Ranjana who continuously goes to the gym. And how does this Ranjana look like? Can you let us know?
Yeah, this Ranjana looks slim, nice, pretty, with a red blazer.
Red blazer. And this blazer, you're wearing it to some place?
Yes.
Okay, fine.
In a
Take a deep breath.
auditorium.
Ah, great. Now, Ranjana, just I would like to ask you, how does this all happen? I mean, what stops you from, let us go it this way. What stops you from going to the gym?
I don't know, just I create some stories inside that it's okay and no, there's no motivation and then it's okay. Arey, who will take the trouble? And this has become an ongoing trouble in
Okay,
my head.
got it. Now, if you just think, you might close your eyes or keep your eyes open. Or which is the timing? Is there a timing for going to the gym?
Ideally, I would want to go in the morning,
Morning, what time?
6:30.
Generally, when do you decide which time of the day you generally decide? So in the last 7 days, I'm sure since you are not going, in the last 7 days, have you thought of a time of going to the gym and then not going?
No, it's a constant internal struggle. Like no time, where whatever time I go, I'm fine. But I feel I should go in the morning, finish off because throughout the day there are so many things that it just goes out of my mind.
So Ranjana, if I may ask you, just before deciding that you will not go to the gym, what happens?
There's a very weird sound in my head there. Leave it.
Okay, can you close your eyes? And now think of,
I
yes.
just want to say that I was extremely, like into fitness. And then I had a surgery in 2023. After that, I have put on, and not interested only.
So let me ask you one more thing. What bothers you that you are not going to the gym, that bothers you? Or what bothers you that you are not going to the gym? Why are you bothered about going to the gym? What
I'm putting
happened?
on weight.
Okay. Putting on weight is the problem.
Yeah, and I feel that looks ugly.
Okay, that looks ugly. Apart from not going to the gym, is there anything specific that adds to this saga of putting on weight?
Yeah, the moment I see sweets, I have it. ঠিক আছে.
Which one would you want to work with? So if you do not have sweets, is that something that you want to work with, or you want to have sweets and then go to the gym?
No, sweets I can still control, but dragging myself into the gym and some fitness routine
Got it.
is important.
Okay, fine.
Yeah.
So just before going to the gym, if you can just track what happens before that and you stop going to the gym, can you just take a moment and think about it?
No, I think this makes a lot of sense. I don't have any fixed time. So it just comes and goes. If I have a fixed time in the morning that I should go by 6:30, at least I can tell you the trigger. Here the whole day it's like chalega, no problem, बाद में देखा जाएगा. And then the whole day goes. And at night I'm like sleepless. I didn't go today also.
What I would like to know is this obesity of yours really bothering you?
A lot.
A lot.
Yes.
What do you contribute to this? What reasons would you really think are actually contributing to this obesity?
Laziness, not going to the gym, not doing
No.
any activity,
No.
eating sweets.
So not doing any activity, and what else?
Eating whatever like wrong food. I don't eat
Okay.
outside, but at home only wrong food.
Third,
It could be, I don't know, people say stress. It could be age.
fourth,
Age is a factor. I don't know. I feel I've just lost it. Matlab,
okay, fair. So is it the obesity that you want to get into fitness, or is it that you want to work with going to the gym?
fitness.
Think of it once.
Fitness.
Fitness. Okay. So fitness is the outcome that you're looking for. Okay. So that's your positive intention.
Yes.
Okay. And going to the gym is one of the ways.
Yeah, correct.
Any other ways? Dieting. Which one do you think would help you more in controlling weight? Dieting or going to the gym?
I think, I mean, I can't eat a lot and then go to the gym. Then it is again the
No,
same.
Ranjana,
Mm.
tell me which contributes more to your obesity. Is it the food habit or is it the gym?
No exercise. Yeah, gym.
Gym. Okay, fine. Now I would request you to just, is it the timing only or something else? So when do you generally think of going to the gym? and then you say that.
I think I find it very monotonous, and then immediately it feels, again, I'll have to go to the treadmill, again, I'll have to do the same thing. I don't like monotony, I think.
You don't like monotony. You don't like monotony. So the challenge is monotony.
Could be.
Could be. Oh, fine. So what has come out is that there is monotony, there is no fixed timing, and the compelling purpose is not there. That's why I asked you, do you really want to do it?
Compelling purpose is not there. I get to hear every day from my family that you are not doing anything about your health. You're ruining it. We have given
Okay.
up.
Can you close your eyes? And in the TV, see both Ranjanas. Make it two parts. By the way, guys, this is not swish. This is just another intervention. In the TV, make two parts. On one part, the unresourceful, the obese Ranjana. And on the other part, the Ranjana that you want to be. And now, if you just look at this picture, the screen, and if you hear the conversation between the fit Ranjana and the obese Ranjana, what is fit Ranjana telling to obese Ranjana? What has this fit Ranjana done? What are the actions that this fit Ranjana has taken that this obese Ranjana is not taking? And when you hear this fit Ranjana talking to obese Ranjana, what is going in the mind of obese Ranjana? What is the feeling that this obese Ranjana you think is having? What is the positive intention of this obese Ranjana that she's keeping on adding weight or maintaining obesity? What is the positive intention this obese Ranjana has?
I found a very weird answer from within, something which never clicked me earlier. And when I was fit and, like slim, and I used to look very young compared to my age, but I always felt that with my profession, it doesn't go. And that is why somewhere I started feeling that if I look very serious with, some weight, maybe people will take me more seriously, because I work with leaders, and I see that, okay, someone very serious kind has come, and compared to that very young looking female. That is one reason why I allowed myself to start gaining weight, but वो अभी out of control हो गया.
Okay, can you close your eyes? And also find obese Ranjana, what is the secondary gain? So the positive intention is to look serious. What is the secondary gain? What is she gaining from this obesity?
People taking me more seriously.
And when people take you more seriously, how is this obese Ranjana making Ranjana gain something?
Quick client conversion, perhaps. I don't know.
Who would know?
No, I really feel that interaction with seniors have changed after I've put on weight.
Okay, fine. So you have got the reason now, right?
Yeah.
So the positive intention is very strong that you need to be looking serious. And if you are slim and if you are that fit Ranjana, then probably you are not getting the business or the attention of the leaders.
Yeah, business I would get, but from very young people, not the seniors with whom I want to work.
Okay. Close your eyes. What are you having? Doodh or lassi?
No, I don't take doodh. Chi.
What is this?
This is lassi.
With sugar.
No, I don't take sugar, but I
Acha.
take mishti.
Ah, great. Close your eyes. Take a deep breath. And now, Ranjana, if I may ask you, this fit Ranjana will get clients who are young. Right? And will not get senior clients. Is it possible for fit Ranjana to remain fit and yet
Sorry. Kinjal, I'm in a session. I'll have to call you later, please.
Okay, close your eyes once again. And as you said, the positive intention of the obese Ranjana is to remain obese is to get senior clients. Now, Ranjana, if you ask fit Ranjana, the new Ranjana that you want to be, to look good, is it possible to look good, look young, and yet serve the positive intention of the obese Ranjana?
Yeah, I could figure out after talking to you and with all these interventions that there are females who look young, nice, yet they are considered very dignified. I would get into that zone.
And what needs to happen for this fit Ranjana to serve the positive intention and yet be successful, achieve what the obese Ranjana is achieving, gain what the obese Ranjana is gaining, and maybe even more. And what would she lose if she remains the fit the way she's looking on the TV? What would she lose?
Actually, nothing.
What would she lose if she does not remain fit?
Lot, because health is going and also sleep is also disturbed.
What would she gain if she continues to be fit, Ranjana?
Inner peace, happiness, appreciation. Yeah.
What would she gain if she does not remain fit, Ranjana?
Now I don't see anything. It's all shifted towards the right side where I see myself fit and healthy.
What is the compelling outcome that you have now? You
That
see on the TV. What is the compelling outcome that you are?
so I may sound a little funny, but I pictured Palki Sharma, who looks young, who looks pretty, who looks very fit, at the same time dignified, worthy enough for very senior people also to take her seriously. She came into my mind. Palki Upadhyay, whoever, if you know her.
When you see the fit and the obese Ranjana, Ranjana, you have the remote in your hand in which you can now switch off the two paths and only opt for one path. Feel it in your body. Feel it all over your body. Which one are you looking for, wanting to choose? And you don't have to tell us. Choose one, anyone. And when you choose, let this choice of yours now walk into a meeting room and meet a very senior client. And feel the kinesthetic, feel the feeling in your body. You need not tell us which one you have chosen, and feel the feelings in your body. And hear what your inner dialogues are. The compelling dialogue and your eyes and your body, and the steps that you take as you stand in front of the senior client. Make it very compelling. because this is the Ranjana you want to be. And probably this Ranjana serves the positive intention and also the secondary gain that she wants. And as you take the chair, take your seat. See how you're placing the seat chair in relation to your client. You might make gestures and see how these gestures come up. Also, in your mind, you might just anchor this picture within yourself with a trigger. It can be an auditory trigger or a physical trigger. The physical trigger could be tapping your legs with a hand or making a sound auditory, whatever you feel like. Anchor this new you and open your eyes whenever you want. So which one you saw?
The fit, obviously the one who is fitter.
Okay, great. Now have this picture in your mind. And now, one of your challenges is sweets. How important now, Ranjana, just close your eyes. Sorry, open your eyes. Sorry, open your eyes. I want to give a feedback. Are you getting me? Now see the recording when I do it. Now this is, you can improvise on it, right? You can improvise on it. So what I have done is I have made her understand. So the problem is not with the gym. It is very important to understand. It is not with the food. There is no problem with going to gym. There is no problem with going to having sweets. It's a problem with the belief. It's not a problem with the belief. It's the belief which is there. I should not use the word problem because this is helping her in getting clients and doing good. So this belief is working for her. One of the belief is I must live serious. Whether this belief is helping her in the long term, that's the question. Right? That's the question. But it is not going to the gym. It is the belief that this is what is good for me. The positive intention is that they must take me seriously. The secondary gain is that I need to grow. I need to hold myself in the crowd. So the belief in the neurological level, it is not the behavior. It is the
And
belief.
also she mentioned that young, I was looking young.
Right? It's neurological levels. Now you need to understand this, guys. One second, let me get into the neurological levels. Okay, fine. What we will do is we will use this opportunity to work on neurological levels, okay? Chunking up and down with Ranjana's experience, and we will do it here. I will take 3 minutes in setting up the place.
But the whole process gave me so much to understand myself. I can't tell you. I got the answer why I avoided it.
After these sessions, Patuna, I have also got the reason for obesity. Yes. Actually, my uncles, I am very fond of my uncles. So they used to tell me like this, how you do not have food or what? Your mom does not stay at your home and you are misusing food.
I'll listen to you. Listen, give me some time. I'll come back.
I'll share it.
Dada, I want to add something.
Yes, just give me one moment. Just give me one
How-
moment. Swarna.
With
Because unless
Ranjana,
just give me one moment.
I go through this situation and also now because I was 52. Now I am 92.
Chalo, let's all do it together to lose weight.
Even আমি একটু বাংলায় বলি দাদা মানে আমার হাজবেন্ড
Swarna, just give me 2 minutes.
even
Swarna, sorry.
I'm
Swarna, sorry. Just give me 2 minutes.
okay.
Okay? Just give me 2 minutes.
হেল্প করবো বাট
না, ঠিক আছে।
আমাকে একটা কুইক কল তো করতে হবে।
Okay, fine. I'm placing the neurological level chance.
এরম করবো না এরম করে দেবো ওইটাতে ওটা দেখা যাচ্ছে
Okay. So,
But Parthoda, thank you very much because this gave me a lot of clarity about my excuses.
okay. So what we will do is, which one is this? Acha, this one is this. Okay, great. So even if you cannot see, so I have laid down. Okay, I have put it in spotlight. So where I'm standing is the environment. This is behavior. This is capability. This is values. This is identity. This is purpose. Now, what was Ranjana wanting to do? Ranjana was trying to change her behavior. Now, in the neurological levels, values and beliefs where I'm standing, that is above behavior.
Hmm.
She wanted to go to gym, but her subconscious said that resistance. Who is resisting? The belief is resisting. So when the belief is resisting, the behavior cannot do anything. Even if I would have worked with Swish, now what did I do? I found out whether she is really wanting the change or not, and she was not wanting the change. So if she does not want, so the one of the answers that she gave, there is no compelling purpose. So over here in the highest level, there is no intent.
Correct.
There is no intent, no compelling purpose. Because if she fulfills, her, so if she goes to the gym, what will happen? She will lose weight. What will happen if she loses weight? According to her, she will only get billings, only get young clients. But she wants, the purpose of her is to get senior clients. The compelling purpose is to get senior clients, and that is according to her belief. It is only possible when she is obese.
Hmm.
So how can she go to gym?
When she will look heavy to them, to those senior managers.
Sorry?
When she will look something with dignity, she used the word.
No. So if she goes to the gym, she will lose weight. According to her, she will not do that because she will get only young clients. So you see how the purpose is stopping the behavior. And she is thinking, why am I not going to gym? If I do not get into the details, as a therapist, I will never be able to work on the details. So for Horna will come to you. When you have moved from 52 to 92, there is some positive intention that you are supporting. There is some secondary gain that you are supporting. Right? That's why I decided not to work on Swish. Even if I would have worked with her on Swish, she would not have got the desired result. And then she would come back and say Swish does not work. Is it clear? So, where do I have to work with? If you want to work with, you will have to work with her purpose. Maybe. So the identity now she's working is Palki Chaudhary or Palki Sharma, someone who still gets clients.
She's a journalist, very well-known journalist.
Okay, very well-known journalist.
Upadhyay.
Palki Upadhyay.
Sharma Upadhyay, yeah.
Sharma, what is it? Okay, are you getting me? Are you getting my point?
Yeah.
Ranjana?
Yes.
So, say for example, now if I have to work with her, what is her compelling purpose? What is her belief? Now, if I have to change her belief, she has to now, right? The belief is, now her belief is Palki also gets senior clients, even though she is so slim. So, what is her belief? Now, let us work on to this. You want to see something interesting?
Yes.
Yes?
Yes.
Sir. Okay, great. So, Ranjana, we will leave it at that. We'll start working and
Yeah.
let me get into. So, I hope it answers ki why I cannot or why I do not fall into or follow a fixed curriculum.
Yeah,
I
yeah, it
cannot.
gave me a lot of clarity yesterday night only. Barita, there was like little argument why I don't do anything about my health and gym and all with my son. I have the answer now. I'll tell
Okay.
him probably this.
Yeah, I will. Now, what I will do is, let me just settle this. I'll come back to this state. And Shorna, sorry for cutting you off, but I'll come back to you.
ওকে দাদা।
তাই থাকে কিন্তু কি এই জিনিসগুলো আমরা জানতেই পারি।
Okay. Now, what is the normalized belief structure? The normalized belief structure is if, then, so. What is Ranjana's belief structure? Cause and effect. If I am obese, I look serious. People take me seriously,
I'll get senior.
right? So I get senior clients.
Structure.
Now, let me draw this for you. So, obese, serious, if then, cause effect. Right? Cause effect. And if I look serious means I will get senior clients, complex equivalence.
Complex equivalence.
So when I change the belief, I work either on the cause effect or on the complex equivalence. So now if I say, you can also look serious if you are fit. So the idea is serious to senior students, senior clients. Huh? So now if I change, now if she wants to change this obese to fit, slim, she can still be serious. Might be she has to work on different capabilities that makes her look serious when she is also attractive and slim. What are the capabilities that we can look into later? Mustafanli,
Yes. You let me know what capabilities.
yeah, what capabilities you need to now add? What behavior or capabilities you might wish to work on that even when fit sorry, even when fit and attractive, you will look serious and dignified. She also used the word dignified.
Dignified. As Palki Upadhyay is very dignified one.
Cupid is the heartthrob of all men now. Seriously.
Maybe, Ranjana, maybe you might wish to look into it.
Maybe.
You do not want to be a heartthrob because of some reason.
Okay.
Yeah.
I do not know.
I realized that I don't want any more, attention. I just want to prove my work. That came in.
Okay. Okay. My question to you is, what are you working on? What are you working on? Let me show you what are you working on. Just your belief. Just see where your belief is. Just see where you are working on, Jana. 1 second. Just give me a moment. Now.
This is so interesting.
You are working on circle of concern, not circle of control. I don't want any attention.
Mm.
Now, even so, who said that you don't get attention when you are obese? You get attention as a serious and a very successful coach. So, the attention, the meaning of the attention, you might wish to look into.
Hmm.
Mm.
So, you might shift, mind my saying, from the attention that others will have on your looks rather than attention on your capability and on your purpose, maybe.
Absolutely.
So, keeping attention, the positive intention constant, you now have to move from circle of concern to circle of control. Where in circle of control, in circle of concern, there is attention of clients on the attractiveness of the coach, and on circle of control, it is the attention of clients on the purpose and capability of the coach. And that is where circle of control comes into play.
Perfect. Brilliant.
Got it?
Yes.
So- কোনটা?
যেটা করছিলাম
হ্যাঁ।
ইভডেন্সো
Intenso. Now,
উপর দিকে ছোট।
ঠিক আছে. Now, if I get into the neurological levels once again, and if you see, every time any challenge is there for everyone, this is for everyone, Shorna, Tohida, Imama, when you look into behavior, see what beliefs is leading to that behavior. Or who do you become when you behave like that? Who do you become? Belief is what is important to you. Purpose is the why. Identity is who. Values is what is important to you. Capability is your skill. Behavior is your outward expression. Environment is where you are.
লোকেশন।
Right? Sorry, let me change the spotlight. This one. Clear? So now you see how link up or neurological level is linked up with circle of concern. belief structure, right there. Okay, good.
Yes.
Yes, Sharna, now I will listen to you. I'm sorry, but that point of time, because I was working with Ranjana, I would have lost the focus. Yes, Sharna, please.
It's okay, Dada. I just want to say that in this same process, I go through and going to, but I have some health issue. So that doctor tell me that weight is always controlled. When it's overweight, now I am the category of obese. So symptoms increasing and feel sick.
So you have to be healthy. And Sharna, let me share with you. I might work with you also, and some of us can work with you, and you can again get back to at least to healthy. You'll not fall sick, right? So that is there. Okay. So what we will do is we'll break for tea. We'll take a 20 minutes break. But before that, how was the session and what did you get out of it? Any questions that you have with the interventions? And this just happened, right? We'll do swish after this, but please understand the habit. You need to understand, go into the depth and then work. Yes, Papi.
Actually, I wanted to ask you, you did not use Swiss on Ranjana. Is it parts integration?
Which parts integration?
No, two pictures, two different pictures. Why Ranjana is obese and why she...
No, it's not part integration. These two parts, when I said, you can say it is parts integration, but the parts integration process was not followed here. Parts integration is different. Here, I wanted her to see both of them, find out, choose for her, and find out why it is important for her.
The reason.
I will tell you the process, what I did after coming back from tea, but any questions that you have, anyone has that you want to ask and clarify.
Artoda, you deserve a super testimonial for this process.
Yay!
Just simply, I realized what was going inside me.
But Ranjana, you also get a super testimonial because for me, I got some clue why I am obese. Why I am
Very good. So we'll work together.
Yes, always.
Bishop Drop, we always work together and then don't.
Always? No, then no. Then ask Patoda. We should ask always.
Always? Okay, great.
I never said always. I said we will work together.
No, I mentioned always.
Okay. Before we go for tea, any question? Ranjana, you want to ask anything?
No, actually, the reasons which you interpreted from what I said actually was so bang on, so right, that it has given me clarity that I don't want any attention from looks. For looks, I want attention for my work. This never clicked me. You brought it up, and it is so aligned with my current scenario and thought. Because I'm tired of getting wrong attention throughout my life, which I don't want. Got it?
Okay. So, can you change which I don't want to I'm not bothered?
I am not bothered about all those wrong attention.
Correct.
I'm interested in the right attention.
Correct. So now what you have done is you have moved from circle of concern to circle of control.
Correct.
Whether someone looks at you, you have no control. Whether someone looks at you at your capability or your attractiveness, you have no control. But when you want your attention for the capability, the like changes. Attention remains there. The reason for attention changes.
Correct. Absolutely. Very interesting. कल का झगड़ा आज का आंसर में मिल गया मुझे. Because my whole family is completely gym freak. Rain, no rain, sun, holiday, no holiday, they will go at 6:30, come back at 8:30 and get ready and go. My husband, my boy.
Also, one of the things that I would like to highlight is that while you are highlighting at gym, right, it is also the dieting. Maybe you can replace gym with something. You can replace food with something. So these replacements you can check at a neurological level. Say for example, gym. So what is happening? What did she say? That, right? I'll not go. That same treadmill, that same thing, monotony, right? Monotony. Now, monotony is another thing which, if you see, it will not stay with her for long. Monotony will be there. So what can go above monotony? That he has to find out a compelling purpose. Monotony is again an environment.
I will hire a trainer.
Same thing I also faced, Parthuda, in gym. But what I did, Ranjana may take, may not. I created a nice friend circle. So because of that attraction, I used to go.
Yeah. Even my son says, you are like a networker. Go and network. Don't do anything but go.
At
That
gym
was-
only I had friends, 3 friends.
One more observation. What is one more observation about her going to gym? Anyone, whoever says, they will get a special prize from me.
What is?
Our friend circle.
No.
Yeah, avoiding gym.
No. Avoiding gym. No.
Now, ki bolle?
So one of the things regarding gym, why is she not going to gym? Another reason.
That wrong
The
attention.
same workout she has to do again and again.
Another chance. Last chance. Think and say.
I also don't know.
Same equipment.
Okay, let me tell you. In this case, who is telling her to go? 100 times she has said, my family members are freak, they are pushing me.
True.
She has not wanted to go.
Yes.
Her want is not there. It is the external reference which is working.
Yeah, but like if I have some tablet, I have it and I become like this, why not? I mean, why gym?
Absolutely. So,
Gym is not the important thing.
so when you are listening, when you are calibrating, you should be 100% with the client. And that is the reason probably you can use clean language for the practice until it becomes a habit.
Right.
Okay. Any other questions from anyone else?
I
Sorry.
hope we all do this way in the breakout rooms because all will get a lot of answers. Everybody should experience this.
Very simple. I'll tell you the trick. You don't have to do anything. First, find out what are the reasons. What did I do? I will break it up and explain to you so that you can do it. But I will also train you on swish so that in the breakout room you go and do swish. But I thought, let me get into the depth of it.
Very deep.
Okay, so let's break 15 minutes, 20 minutes. So it's 11:25, 11:40. Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Okay.
আর এই যে জিনিসগুলো যেগুলো ফেলে দেওয়া ওর মজুর দিতে পারো, ফেলো না, ওগুলোকে কি করবে যখন দুবার ফোটানো হয়ে যাবে সব বেরিয়ে আসবে, লেবু শুধু তুলে নেবে, বাকি পেস্ট করে দিল।
খেলছি না রে, খেলছি না।
জলগুলো খেয়ে নেবে, Prestige হলো। নাহলে অতটা জিরে ধনে আদা এতটা,
এখানে দেখো জিরে আদা রসুন দিয়ে রান্নাও হয়ে যাচ্ছে।
না না তোমার জন্য, তোমার ড্রিঙ্ক আমি পাঠিয়েছি তোমার মেসেজ।
কি
If you do
পাঠ-
not want to go to gym, you can use it alternatively. Yeah,
কি
I'm getting
এটা?
results nowadays, Ranjana.
কি কি
আমি ওটাতে খুব রেজাল্ট পেয়েছি। জিম
কোনটা
বন্ধ
গো?
হয়ে গেছে তো আমার।
কিছুই তো
এটা
দাও
alternative
পাঠাওনি, নিজেই খেয়ে ফেললে সব।
পাইনি। দাঁড়া দাঁড়া আমি পাঠাচ্ছি আর একবার।
ওটা খেয়ে একটু রোগা হবো, আহা কি আনন্দ।
হ্যাঁ কিছু করতে হবে না, জাস্ট একটা কাপ নিয়ে বসবে।
Okay. কাপ নিয়ে বসবে, জিরে হলুদ, লেটস গেট ব্যাক।
হ্যাঁ হ্যাঁ এই টার্মারিকও আছে ওর মধ্যে, ঠিক
আমার
ঠিক।
অনেকটা কমাতে হবে সব
ও
জিরে
কমে
দিয়ে।
যাবে, তুমি রোজ এক কাপ করে খেলে
Okay. So let's start. Let me debrief the entire process.
ইয়েস।
Tawhida Hussain, Sylheti. Tawhida? Okay, fine. So when I started walking with Ranjana, the idea was swish. So what was the bad habit? Or what was the habit? The habit is she does not go to gym. So it's a negative habit. Negative habit in the sense, does not go. So I smoke is in the positive word, right? So this is inaction. I do not do something is an inaction. Now, generally, if it's an inaction behavior, right, the reward system, the dopamine secretion is not happening when she thinks of gym. Now, if you see what the outcomes were, I'll come to that. But one of the definite reasons was she is in a family which is gym freak. They freak out on gym. Now, when they freak out on gym, they insist her to go to gym. She is not a gym kind of person, right? She's not a gym kind, but that I came to know later. Now, let me go back to the way why I walk the way I walk. Now, here, what she mentioned was, now these are again calibration. These are again calibration. What is the calibration? The calibration was that every time she goes to gym, she says she does not go. In the night, however, she thinks of it that she is not going. So what could be the reason? There are two parts of her. One part is saying go to gym, other part is saying don't go to gym. So obviously the two pictures were taken, and I was wanting to know why is it that there is a conflict of the two parts. Does she want to go to the gym? Yes. While speaking to her, I wanted to get into the depth, and it came out that she wants what is the positive. Every behavior has a positive intention, right? Every behavior has a positive intention. What was her positive intention? To look serious, so that people take seriously and she gets senior clients. Where is she working? Circle of concern. And in this circle of concern, obesity she has taken, the belief structure is, if I'm obese, I look serious. If I look serious, it means I'll get client. Right? So that's when I thought internally, instead of sharing the belief structure, I laid down the neurological levels on the floor. And I think putting it on the floor made it easier for you to understand how shifts are happening from belief, how a belief is impacting behavior. Then what I did, I made her see both in the same TV. What is happening when she's now comparing? Which one she wants? Although she is looking at the TV, she is looking at each one of them. What is going back in her subconscious is which one is better. Now, she can only be fit if the positive intention of the obese Ranjana is being satisfied by the fit Ranjana in some way. So, what is the positive intention? I need to live serious. What is the secondary gain? I will get senior clients. If this is being satisfied by the fit Ranjana, then her belief is that, okay, slim, attractive people also get clients. A lot of women, this was going behind my mind, right? And I worked with this. So I was wanting to see what is there. A lot of women have family issues where they look attractive. And there is a problem from their families that you don't go outside and work. So I wanted to find out whether that insecurity is there in the family, which I asked. I asked her indirectly, not directly. However, the prime thing is obesity looks serious clients. So it was just explaining to her what it happened in the neurological levels, because awareness precedes change. Now with this awareness, right, she has also got someone to refer to, a point of reference, Palki. Now this lady is attractive and she is doing good work. She is doing good work. So that point of reference is now there. It's not more of fitness, it is more from the point of health, right? And she takes sweets. So sweets can be worked with. Through the same mental space psychology, sweets can also be worked with obesity, no issues. But the reason of obesity was a belief that it's good to be obese. That was the challenge. If you would have done swish, what would have happened? The fit Ranjana would be there, but then a belief would have stopped her from getting senior clients. Because the confidence level would have gone. That would have been detriment.
So I have a question. Can I?
Uh-huh.
So you are saying that my belief was stopping me. There was a belief, right? But suppose somebody is genuinely, wanting to lose weight and there is no belief or anything. He just loves having all those roadside vada pav and all. He wants to stop that. I have a client like that. That's why I'm asking. How would you do the switch? Like, when do you do the switch and
You
when?
need not do swish.
Okay.
You need not do swish. Bad habits, if it's you can do swish, you can do so many interventions. So swish,
Right.
I'll come to that process. I'll come to swish.
Okay.
Right. Now I will get into Swish. But I thought that, since the intervention was carrying on, right, there was no point in doing Swish on this.
Right.
Right. So I will do a demo on Swish now with another person.
Yeah.
So any bad habits that anyone wants to work with. Anyone? Online, offline? No one? Good, then I don't have to Swish.
No, we want to learn.
No, I want to give up drinking Coke.
Drinking Coke.
That's her.
Yes.
Even I want to give up drinking Coke.
Oh, who is going to work at home?
No, I was just joking. Okay. Let me work with Imama. Imama, so can we work with Imama? So what does Coke do? Why do you want to give up Coke? It's a good drink. Why do you want to bring loss to that company?
Why do I want to give up drinking Coke? Because uh, it's not good. I am gaining weight and it's all sugar.
You are gaining Coke, gaining weight because of Coke or
Yes,
other reasons?
mostly I'm gaining weight because of drinking Coke. If I could give up drinking Coke,
You go out with Tanzim, Ishra in the cafe and eat those horrible food. That is not helping you to gain food again,
oh,
right?
okay, I have a point there. I go there, I hang out with them, but I don't eat those food because I I eat at home and then I go there with them.
Oh, great.
But going there, I drink Coke. I mean, not only going there,
Okay.
I
Okay,
drink
very
Coke.
good, very good. That's a good point. That's a good point. Great. Great. That's a good information. Okay. See, more than the process, the shift will happen anyways, right? But I would want you all to learn and practice this. Not only Swish, but what I did. Maybe it would take time, right? Maybe you can do this, try this. Then in the practice sessions, we can try this out. One very, very important thing is going through the recordings. Take your time in going through the recordings. Okay. So let me put Imama Apu in spotlight. Okay, Imama. Okay. So tell me one thing, Imama. You said that drinking Coke is you want to leave because you're gaining weight because of drinking Coke. How many times do you drink Coke in a day?
Almost a liter in a day.
Oh my God.
Okay. How many times?
Like it's a one bottle, a liter. So I just drink it like that. So 4 times. One I can significantly tell that is after breakfast.
Today also you had it?
Yes. After breakfast and in the evening time, while I'm teaching my students, that time I drink. And
So
in
you
be-
teach and drink.
Yes,
You keep it on your table.
yes.
Okay, fine. So in the morning, after breakfast, you drink.
Hmm.
Or during breakfast, you drink.
No, after I finish my breakfast, I drink.
Can you
Coke.
Can you tell me more about it? How does it all go? Okay, while I'm doing this, everyone please write down the sequence. Sequence is very important. Okay, fine. Carry on.
So, when I get up and I do all my other things, then I have my breakfast. But before even having breakfast, Coke keeps bugging my head that I'll have Coke, I'll have Coke. So I quickly finish my breakfast and then I open the fridge and just take the bottle and drink until it's
Okay,
quenched my
hold on.
thirst.
So you finish the breakfast.
Yes.
So when you finish the breakfast,
Hmm.
right, then what happens? So is
When
the
I
breakfast table near the fridge?
not very near, it's from the breakfast table. If I have to come to the fridge, it's like 20 steps away.
And can you see the fridge from the breakfast table?
I can see the fridge from the breakfast table.
So
Yes.
do you sit with the fridge in front of you or behind you?
Behind me.
Behind you. So you finish the breakfast, and then what happens?
Then after I finish
So
the
suppose let's do it once.
Okay.
So you've finished the breakfast now.
Hmm.
And then what happens?
I immediately will get up, open the fridge and take the Coke bottle out and
No,
drink.
before going to the fridge, what happens? Before even getting up from the chair after you finish the breakfast, what happens?
There is a restlessness. That is why I go,
Inside you.
yes,
What
there's
is that feel? What is that restlessness? Where is that restlessness?
it's around the body,
Which part of the body?
chest, here.
Chest. So kinesthetic internal. Okay. And then?
When I drink my Coke,
No. Kinesthetic internal. Then you get up.
yeah, then I get
And
up,
you turn.
I open the fridge and take the Coke bottle out and drink.
Okay. What is the trigger point? So the Coke is kept in front of you, in front of the fridge.
Inside the fridge at the door, in the fridge door.
So till the time you have not finished the breakfast, that feeling is not there.
No, when I am towards finishing my breakfast, like I know, like I 2-3 bites left. From that time only, it's a twitch that I would be drinking that Coke.
Got it. So kinesthetic internal, the trigger is kinesthetic. So first, visual external. Visual external. 2-3 bites left. Right? So she sees it. Swish. Swish. Imama. So visual external, she sees 2-3 bites are left. The moment she sees that only 2-3 bites are left, it's already done. There is a kinesthetic internal. Right? She turns, sees the fridge, opens the door, kinesthetic external, sees the bottle, visual external, takes the bottle, kinesthetic and external, and drinks. Right? Drinks. She looks at the 2-3 bites. Only 2-3 bites left. The feeling starts. right? She gets up, turns around, sees the fridge. Visual external goes there, opens the fridge, kinesthetic and external, sees the Coke bottle on the racks, takes it, drinks. Now, so the trigger point is, what is the trigger point? What is the trigger point? Correct. This is the trigger point. This is what we have to work on.
Visual external.
Visual external. Okay. So Imama, would you really want to leave Coke?
Yes.
কষ্ট হবে না?
To have it.
আরে বেচারা।
Get to leave na reduce. Reducing is also possible.
Yes, that's an option. Okay, close your eyes. And Imama, think of that new you, the new Imama who has stopped drinking Coke. And when you think of this new Imama, project this new Imama on a TV which is in front of you. How does this new Imama look? How does this new Imama look?
I can see the hair is growing,
Hair is growing.
skin becoming better,
What is becoming better?
skin
Skin.
getting better. And there, I can't see it, but I can feel it there that that person is little lighter in terms of weight.
Okay. In Bengali, we call it jhorjhore.
Acha.
Jhorjhore lagche. Acha. Okay. And what else? Skin is glowing, hair is growing. Let you finding new Imama to be slim. What else?
And the acid reflux is less.
Acid reflux is less. And what else? What is very compelling about this new Imama? Her appearance, her talk, her way of moving.
Appearance is better, movings are better. Talk is not playing any role.
Maybe confidence when her skin is better, hair. What about her confidence?
That is better.
Okay, and when the confidence is there, what about her facial muscles?
More flexible, less rigid.
More flexible. Okay. Look at this new Imama very, very well. Take your time in looking at this Imama. How do you feel when you look at this new Imama?
When I look at this new Imama, I feel she's lighter, energetic, and there was one thought that since my skin will recover faster, and the fear of getting back all those skin things will not come.
Wow, very nice.
Because those sugar triggers them.
Is that new imama telling you something?
Yes, that thing. That sugar triggers the cirrhosis that you have. And if that external can be controlled, internal can be controlled as well.
Great. Take a deep breath. You have seen this new imama. Anchor it in your mind. Open your eyes. Chok khulna. Whenever it's okay. Awesome. Now, imama, think of the trigger. The trigger, you're having your breakfast, and there are just 2 or 3 bites left on the plate. And when you have 2, 3 bites, what's happening internally?
Resistance.
Sorry?
Resistance.
Okay, fine. Resistance to?
So opening the fridge.
Okay. Open your eyes. And now, take a deep breath. Great. And now, imama, watch the TV again. Switch it on. And the moment you switch it on, you see the new imama on the TV. Make it brighter. That's right. And now, shrink that big picture and bring it down to the right-hand bottom of the TV and make it a point. Shrink that new imama's picture and make it a point and bring it to the right-hand bottom of the TV, corner of the TV. And now replace it with the trigger. The breakfast table, just 2, 3 bites left. And now, when I say 1, 2, 3 swish, what you will do is you will expand the point, which is carrying the picture of the new imama. Enlarge that point and cover the photo of the trigger, the picture of the trigger on the TV with the picture of new imama. Is that okay? Okay, imama. 1, 2, 3, swish. And now you can see the new imama on the TV. Keep looking at it. Keep looking at it. And now, make the TV blank once again. And now, once again, switch on the TV or put and move to the channel which showing the picture of new imama. Be confident, new glowing skin, hair growing, confident, with no acid reflux, moving very confidently. Get the picture of the new imama. Enjoy it, cherish it, and now reduce it to a point and bring it down to the right-hand bottom corner of the TV. And now bring the picture of the trigger. And now once again, imama, as I say 1, 2, 3 swish, do as you did. Enlarge the point and put it on over the picture of the trigger point. 1, 2, 3, swish. Once again, you can see the picture of the new imama.
There is this
Wonderful.
one new picture that I got. The second time.
Sorry?
I got a new picture. The second
Okay.
time when I did.
Better picture.
Better picture. I mean, I could see a a plate with better food also.
Hmm. But the picture that you replaced it with, new Imama, right?
Yes, with the new imam.
Switch off the TV and open your eyes. Okay. Once again, close your eyes, watch the TV, switch on the TV, and you can see your new Imama. Reduce it to a point and bring it to the bottom right bottom hand corner. Make it a point. Bring the picture of the trigger. And now, 1, 2, 3, swish. Great. And you can see the picture of new Imam. Open your eyes. Okay. Anything that, how is it?
Good. In between,
Louder.
it is good, but if I differentiate the picture, my breakfast bowl has also changed.
Hmm. Okay.
So what I was having for my breakfast and the new imama that she is having for her breakfast is different.
Okay.
It's the healthier thing the new imama is having, but the earlier imama wasn't having the healthier thing. For a very long time, I was trying to replace that, and that I could see, that bowl I could see in new imama.
Great. Fantastic. Good. So all of you understood? I would explain to everyone and then we will get into breakout rooms. So the first thing you ask is to get a compelling new picture that if once she leaves or anyone leaves. And then what you do is find out what's the trigger. That's important. In many swish, they do the unhealthy you and the healthy you. No. Get the trigger. And now this is the trigger only for the breakfast. For the other times also, there will be different triggers. So you will have to work on the different triggers separately. However, this might extrapolate it to the other times, but it is this new habit. The different triggers for different that has to work separately. Now, what you do is get the picture, get the TV, get the new looking, bring it on the TV, reduce it to a point, bring it to the right hand bottom corner. Now, replace this with the trigger. So trigger is on the TV, the healthy U is on the point. Now 1, 2, 3 swish. The right hand bottom corner, the point, the healthy, that moves on and covers the trigger point. So what we see is the new me. Do it 2, 3 times. Every time that you do, please remember to switch off. Switch off the TV and do it again. Switch on the TV. Okay? Clear? So we will put you into breakout rooms. We have 3, 1, 2, 3, yeah,
Rajun,
8. No issues. No issues. So let me get the great. So first, breakout room assigned manually to breakout rooms. First breakout room, room 1. This is the one. So which is the one. So this is Partho Roy, that one. This is Partho Roy. This is Partho Roy. Here, let me rename it to Parthay. Be good. Why is this one? And this is
Number you're calling is out of network coverage area.
Papri edutha cholliyan. Tohida, will you be there in the breakout room? Tohida, do you want to be in the breakout room? এটাতে চলে যাও ওটাতে গিয়ে রুম নাম্বার 2 তে জয়েন করবি নিয়ে পাঠাচ্ছি তো ইমামা প্রবীণা and Agomoni will be in one room. For Hana, Papri and you be in one room.
আর আমি গেলাম কই?
দাঁড়া
ভাল লাগে না, আমাকেই বাদ দিয়ে দিচ্ছে।
চলো see all of you have got
Yes.
copy পেয়েছেন
Yeah.
ঠিক আছে great so do it on each I will give you 20 minutes 10 minutes for each side so Venkatram join Right. Good. Hey. They have joined? No. They have joined, huh? Param has joined. Yeah. Take it off. Yes, stop.
Bye, Sharna.
How was it?
Fantastic.
Fantastic. Okay.
Just a minute.
Okay.
কে বলছেন?
Sharna, how was it? Oh, acha, sorry. We'll take a 5 minutes break and come. Okay, can we come back? Hello. Hello.
ছোটবেলার
Hello. Am I audible?
Yes, you're audible.
Okay. আবার আপনি হাত দিয়ে হাঁটছেন।
Oh, sorry.
This is one of the main reasons COVID এর সময় one of the reasons for spreading of COVID very fast was this. The moment you do this, it gets spread to many places. Okay, let's get back. আমি অনেক কষ্টে হ্যাবিট করেছি। অনেক কষ্টে আমি হ্যাবিট করেছি। Okay, before we go for the lunch, I think so Swish, how was it? If we can get a feedback from all of you, how was the experience? What, and if it is, sorry? Mind-blowing. So what was mind-blowing?
I feel reducing my negative activity, negative behavior.
What was the negative behavior? What was the habit? It was a habit?
Yes.
Smoking or something? Okay, smoking. Okay, so you worked on smoking. Whatever. One of the habits you are working. Okay. So you can find out after 3-4 days whether it's working or not. Because we still have 5 days. We still have 5 days, so you'll find out. Good. Same with you, I've spoken to you. Apri, how was it over there?
I just practiced my earlier whatever you have taught.
No, how was with Shorna?
So Shorna was trying to intervene. So somewhere she started saying her own. So I told no, it is his problem. We have to solve in that way. Thing is that what I found that there is a major identity crisis where his business part in his own, there he is a leader. And in office, just the opposite, and they are using abusive languages. Because of that, this habit, though it is very little, he is taking a shelter of that smoking part. So I just worked on identity and I make it a very bigger, very larger, and somehow he's saying that.
So did the switch happen?
Yes, it's happened 3 times. You told we made him switch off the screen. And
Shorna, what was the habit? Shorna, how was your experience?
And internal processing also I tried, what you hear, what you are trying to see, visualize, whatever you have taught that.
Okay, Shorna, what was your experience?
Strategies.
Good.
It was good. And as a student, I have to practice this process to learn it.
Okay, so what habit did you have that you worked on?
I did not get time for after doing
You did not get time for Shorna.
Shorna, yes.
Okay.
Actually, Shorna was supposed to ask questions, she told. So somehow I just helped it, intervened.
Okay, Pravina, what was the habit for you?
So to come out of the habit of eating chocolates.
Chocolates.
Yeah.
That's a very good habit, I believe. No, not a good habit. Okay. Good. Ranjana, what was the habit?
Having sweets.
Sweets.
Yes. चीनी कम है, चीनी कम है, आगे से all sweets बंद.
Sorry?
आगे से all sweets बंद.
I said चीनी कम है, आगे से all sweets बंद.
One. Acha.
Thanks to Venkat.
Time to wake up. You're sleeping there. Acha,
No,
okay.
I said thanks to Venkat. He did a good
Oh,
job.
thanks to Venkat. I thought time to wake up.
I am already awake about this fact, okay? It was not able to implement it.
Okay. No issues. Okay. Venkat, I think, has gone for. Okay. Good. So, I think you understood today what we covered was the kinesthetic part of neurological levels. Whenever you have a problem, right? Whenever you have a problem, just put the papers of neurological levels on the floor, find out what the issue is, do it. It's a great way of learning. Okay, fine. So, and you know, the way Swish works is, what we need is, why the resourceful picture we bring, because that is what will be rewarding. So till now, smoking or sweets, that is the reward point. Now we are replacing it with some other habits that we have or some other outlook that we have regarding our own physique, the way we look. So the mesolimbic part, mesolimbic is the dopamine reward system in the brain. That is worked on. Right? So when you get a client, why is it important to know the process? Suppose a process does not work, then what will you do? Will you look for something else? Now, if I would have worked with Swish on gym, I don't think this would have been worked for long and the process would have been blamed. So it is very important that we understand how the entire work is happening. What is the reason behind it? What are the processes that you need? Right? That is very important. Okay, fine. I will tell you a story. So there was a lion. Now this lion was moving in the field, and as he was moving, he suddenly found a pack of wolves little far away. While he was looking at the pack of wolves, he found that there is something that does not look like a wolf. There's something that does not look like a wolf. He kept on seeing. Then he found out. He was not sure. He went closer and he found that these wolves are making noise. And this particular wolf, which is not looking like a wolf, is also making a sound like the wolves. He went nearer with curiosity. He went a little nearer. And suddenly he saw that this is a lion cub. And this lion cub is now moving with the wolves. And it's making sound like the wolves. So it moved a little forward. Immediately, the pack of wolves started running, looking at the lion. What he did was, he did not chase them, he chased the creature which looked like a lion but making the sound of a wolf. He got hold of it. And the baby said, "Leave me, let me go with my pack." And the lion said, "You do not belong to them. You belong to us. You belong to my tribe." And the baby cried. So please leave me. Please leave me. I do not belong to your tribe. My parents have gone. Leave me alone. The lion replied, they are not your parents. You do not belong to them. You are a lion. They are wolves. I am a lion too. Come with me. And he took that lion, that cub, and brought it to his den. Initially, he trained the cub to roar. But this cub, mind was that I am a wolf. It did not roar. That same sound was coming. The first day was gone. The second day, the lion got up and it found that the cub was sleeping. It brought some food for him and gave it to the cub. The cub ate. And now he said, come with me. The cub was very, very sad. He said, I want to go back to my tribe. Now, the lion took this cub and went to another colony where some other lions stayed and they had lion cubs. Now the lion cub, suddenly when he saw these other cubs, said, they look like me. And now the other lions, when they came and wanted to speak to them, the voice of the wolves were coming. The lion cub still not believed that it's a lion, did not have that trust.
Hello.
Neither on himself nor on the lion. However, there was a change in the lion. It was now believing that since this other cubs,
নিচে পা আছে তো
Ranjana, can you mute?
sorry.
These other cubs, they look like me, but they're making other sound. How can this happen? He went and asked the lion, how did it happen? So the lion just smiled and said, you have to believe that you are you. And the lion cub then was curious, how to be myself? Let me try. And it tried. After 2-3 attempts, suddenly the roar came out of its voice. Suddenly the roar came out of his voice. Arr! And now it realized that it is a lion, not a wolf. Sometimes what happens is we believe we are wolves when we have the power of becoming a lion. It just needs your voice to come out, to trust yourself, and to become who you can become, not who you are. What you are and what you can become, the gap between this depends on the decisions and the behaviors that you take, the actions that you take. Actions are behaviors, decisions are beliefs. So this is the story of the lion and the wolf. Decide whether you are a wolf or you are a lion. And if you are a lion, then are you behaving like a wolf? Some days back, there was a young girl. This young girl used to go to school. And while she used to go to school, her teachers told her that, she is a very good student. She is an excellent student. And this girl was very happy about it, thinking that I am the most excellent student of the school. However, one day, there was another student who joined the school, and this girl started doing even better than this girl. Others started believing, they thought that this is the best girl. Now they have an example of other girls doing well. And they now knew there can be better than the best. And to find out the better than the best, you will have to meet others. And what happened in the class is, once this belief was formed that someone can beat this girl, they also made an attempt. And very, very gradually, very slowly, however, what happened was others also started coming up. And they started doing well and overpowering or, doing better than this girl. Sometimes we need to see results. We need to see that someone can do it. We keep someone in very high pedestal just to find out that we also can reach. Every time when there is rain, remember there was a cloud. Whenever there is a cloud, remember that there was moisture. Whenever there is a moisture, find out that there is a river. So when you see a cloud next time, and when it rains, remember there is a river somewhere. Find your river. That might help you in your life. So what we will do is we'll break for lunch now. It's 1:20. We come back at 2:15. 2:15 is a decent time. We come back at 2:15 and we join. Right? But before we go, or maybe we can come back at 2:20. How was it? How was the morning for you? How was the day for you? Venkataramu, Pravina, Swarna, Anjana.
Okay, very good, sir.
Nice.
I couldn't hear you. Hey, stay. Sorry, Venkataramu.
Very good, sir, I said.
Very good. Good in what way?
Actually, I got to work on swish pattern. So, yeah, it helped me to gain that capability where I can work with other people as well, right? So, remotely as well now.
Good. Pravina?
Yeah, like while doing swish, I came to know where I was going wrong in breaking that bad habit of mine. So which was pushing me to do that.
So when you say where you were going wrong, can you tell us more about it?
Yeah, whenever I face a situation, like in a day, suppose now, if you take a financial trouble or something, if I'm dealing with it today, or somebody like irritated me, or if I face any irritation from someone or anything, sir, any situation, so that time I feel really I start to overthink. I mean, I keep on thinking, will I be able to face it? Or so with those thoughts, I start overthinking it, and that's when I just get anxious and I start having chocolates.
So anxiety lives chocolate. Okay, so
Yeah,
you work with.
Yes.
So the trigger point is overthinking. You found the trigger point, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. That's right. Okay. Shorna?
I have a question that is related to this issue or not, but just come on my mind that is it bad to take we take Coke, chocolate, or something like those type of anxiety that happens in myself that when I study a tough thing that couldn't hit my mind or knock my mind, I was studying monotonous. That time I take a sip of Coke or a chocolate or a nut, then I feel fresh and starting study. Is it good or bad?
What do you think? Is it helping you or not helping you?
Is it helping me?
Is it helping you or not helping you?
Yes, helping me.
Okay, then why are you asking is it good or bad? If it's helping you, it's good. What do you think?
Uh, Actually দাদা আমি জিনিসটা পাচ্ছি না যে আহ, এই জিনিসটাকে আসলে আচ্ছা ওই টাইমে যদি আমি কোনো নাটস নেই বা হচ্ছে হেলদি ফুড নেই সেটা কি খারাপ রেদার দেন এই যে খাওয়া বা কফি বা স্মোকিং করা আমার কাছে এই জিনিসটা একটু কনফিউজড লাগলো এই জন্য জিজ্ঞেস।
Okay, first thing is when you are in a monotony, when you are stressed or whatever, right? People they resort to chocolates because chocolates elevates mood. So when you are in a monotony, when your mood is down, when your mood is when you are not feeling too good or monotony or whatever, chocolates increases elevates your mood because there is serotonin secretion, there is dopamine secretion. For the time being, it is good maybe, but if it's a habit, right? If you have Coke or if you have chocolate, what is happening is your mind is filling up the void which is there through food, right? On the long run, it is not good. It is not good. It is very
Okay,
detrimental if it is regular. So for the time being, because the dopamine, serotonin, this induces elevation of mood. But this is not helpful in the long run short run. Does it answer you? Okay.
Okay, Dada.
Ranjana, anything that you want to share? How was
Mm,
it for you the morning?
morning was very nice, especially the gym part. I realized what was stopping me lying in the subconscious mind. Second is I worked with Venkat regarding sweets, and he also did a very good job. And I think that image of myself. I have a TV right in front of me now also. So whenever I'm looking at the TV, that image, which is the slimmer one, is it's fixed there. So I hope it is like it has started working. I hope it has started working. My
So also,
Hmm.
when you take actions, the action should be your actions. It should not be your family's action, right? Which goes with you. That is also very important.
So I'll tell you
Okay?
one thing. Yeah,
Yes.
carry on.
Yeah. So many a times what happens is we want to reach a destination. Remember, there are many ways to reach the destination.
Correct.
So you might wish to think what works for you. What works for your son or your husband might not work for you,
Correct. Absolutely.
right? And also, belief plays a very, very important role. As you have seen, the story that I shared about the corpse, right? Corpse do bleed. So when the proof is there, so he turns it logical towards corpse do bleed. So that's also very important, Ranjana, to understand that what works for you might not work for others.
True,
And
that
just
I
having the
completely
belief.
agree. But like even I stay 2.5 minutes away from the seaside. Seaside. Still, I don't go. If you go in the evening,
Yeah.
people are walking like crazy. So to start with, I can
That's
do
okay.
that also.
So find out what is that you like that helps you to get to that figure and retain it. And there might be something now, there might be changes or there might be shifts which you might be doing, because once you keep that in mind, so now you understand what was inhibiting you, right? Now you understand that belief.
Yeah.
And since you want to change that belief, if you that belief you hold on to, the behavior will also change.
Correct.
And the moment, say for example, you are having that sweets, that's why I gave you an anchor also. So I did a small anchoring with you. Remember that anchoring. So the moment you get that anchoring, you can trigger that picture of that you, even if the TV is not in front of you.
Correct. Arey, my maid also is one big naughty. Look at the box she's kept here. This is all Diwali sweets. She's just silently kept it next to me and she's gone. And this is what happens. So now I realize this is also one thing. If you keep things just next to yourself, what happens? So
Right,
these are
right.
small
I agree with
things.
you. Till the time you develop that, because it's a practice, right? Willpower is also a practice,
Of course.
right? Mental gym. So mental gym is one thing, and one more thing that I can tell you is probably you can sit on a meditation or a mindfulness wherein you actually continue seeing that yourself and how you are inhibiting the intake of sweets. So that mindfulness or meditation can also happen, and you can do it to believe. It's
Yeah.
okay not to have willpower sometimes. It's okay. However, what works for you, that you need to see, which you know now,
Yeah.
right? Okay, so we break for lunch. It is 1:30. We come back at 2:30.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye bye.